Dear students, let us start our class. Today we have to discuss the sum of any three consecutive terms of arithmetic sequence. Okay. Consider an arithmetic sequence 3, 7, 11, 15, 19, etc. So let us add three consecutive terms of this arithmetic sequence. 3 plus 7 plus 11. What is the sum? 3 plus 7, 10. 10 plus 11, 21. This is 3 into 7. The next one, 7 plus 11 plus 50. What do we get? Sum is 33. This is 3 into 11. Okay. 3 into 7, 3 into 11. The next, from this what we can say? The sum of any three consecutive terms of any arithmetic sequence is 3 times the middle term. Okay. Here the middle term is 7. Next, in this case, 3 plus 7 plus 11 plus 15 plus 19. What is the sum? Can you say? Yes, 55. This is 5 into 11. Next, this one, 7 plus 11 plus 15 plus 19 plus 23. What is the sum? Yes, this is 75. 75 can be written as 5 into 15. Okay, so from this we can say that the sum of any 5 consecutive terms of arithmetic sequence is 5 times the middle number. Okay, 5 times the middle number. In this case, 3 times the middle number or middle term. In the case of arithmetic sequence, we can say that the sum of 3 consecutive terms of an arithmetic sequence is 3 times its middle term. Here, the sum of any 5 consecutive terms of an arithmetic sequence is 5 times the middle number or middle term. Okay. Next, let us check the algebra. Okay. Here, let us take the common difference of arithmetic sequence as y and the middle term as x. Okay, let us take the common difference of any arithmetic sequence as y and the middle term as x. So we can write the terms as, how we can write? Middle term x, then the third term is x plus y and the first term is x minus y. Okay, middle term x, the next term x plus y and first term x minus y. Then let us add these three terms. What we get? X minus y plus x plus y. That is minus and minus y cancel, plus y cancel. This is 3x. That is, we can say that 3 times x. Okay, or in any arithmetic sequence, the sum of any 3 consecutive terms is 3 times the middle number. Okay, or the sum of 3 consecutive terms of any arithmetic sequence is 3 times the middle term. Okay. Similarly, we can say that the sum of any 5 consecutive terms of any arithmetic sequence is 5 times the middle number. And what about 7 terms? 7 consecutive terms? Okay, the sum of any 7 consecutive terms of any arithmetic sequence is 7 times the middle term. Okay. Now let us discuss some examples. First one, sum of first 3 terms of an arithmetic sequence is 12. Okay, that is x1 plus x2 plus x3 is 12. Okay, from this we can find out the second term. Why? Yes, this is the middle term x2. How? Can you say how we can find out the middle term of this one? Yes, this is 12 by 3. That is 4. How? Okay, we'll discuss the sum of any 3 consecutive terms of an arithmetic sequence is 3 times the middle number. So we can write 3 into 4 is 12. Okay, the sum of first 3 terms of an arithmetic sequence is 12. So the second term of the sequence is 12 by 3, that is 4. The next example, sum of first 5 terms of an arithmetic sequence is 250. That is x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus x5. Sum of first 5 terms. So first term, second term, third term, fourth term and fifth term. Their sum. You have given 250. Okay. From this we can find out the middle term, that is the third term x3. x3 is the third term. How can you find out? This is 250 by 5, that is 50. Okay. How? Yes, we know that the sum of any 5 consecutive terms of an arithmetic sequence is 5 times the middle number. That is 5 into 50. This is 250. Okay. The next example, sum of first 3 terms of an arithmetic sequence is 45 and the third term is 21. So what is given? The sum of first 3 terms of an arithmetic sequence is 45 and the third term is 21. Now from this we get second term. What is the second term? 45 by first 3 terms. You have given the sum of first 3 terms is 45. So we get second term 45 by 3. That is 50. Okay. Now also you have given third term is 21. Second term 15. Third term 21. Now we can find out the common difference. How? Yes, 21 minus 15. This is 6. Okay. Second term 15, third term 21. So the common difference is 6. Now we can make the sequence. Okay. First term, second term 15, third term 21. Then we got common difference 6. And also we can find out the first term and we can make the sequence. Okay. The next case. The first term of an arithmetic sequence is 10 and the sum of first 5 terms is 90. From this we get sum of first 5 terms of an arithmetic sequence is 250. From this we get the third term. And same as the question, from this also we get the third term. What is the third term? Sum of first 5 terms is 90. So what is the third term? 90 by 5. What is this? 18. Okay. The next first term is 10. First term 10. Okay. From this we get the common difference. What is the common difference? 18 minus 10 by third term 18, first term 10. So what is the common difference? 18 minus 10 by 3 minus 1. Position term difference divided by position difference. This is 8 by 2, that is 4. Okay. So first term 10, common difference 4. Then can you make the sequence? Okay. 10, then 10 plus 4, 14, then 18, etc. 10, 14, 18, etc. That is the sequence. Okay. Okay, first question. Write 3 arithmetic sequences with 30 as the sum of the first 5 terms. Okay. 30 as the sum of the first 5 terms. So, what we get from this? Sum of first 5 terms is 30. Okay. We get third term 30 by 5, that is 6. Okay. You have given 30 is the sum of the first 5 terms. So from this we get third term 30 by 5, that is 6. Why? Yes, the sum of any 5 consecutive terms of an arithmetic sequence is 5 times the middle number. So the third term is 6. Okay. Now next, write 3 arithmetic sequences with this condition. So how? Middle term 6. The next sum 30. 5 terms. Can you say? 7, 8, then 4, 5. Is this correct? You just check. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is the sum of these 5 numbers? Is 30? Yes. Now next, middle number 6. Next, what about these numbers? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Did you get 30? Okay. The next one. 12, again 3 plus 9, 12, 24 plus 6, 30. So what is our question? Write 3 arithmetic sequences with 30 as the sum of the first 5 terms. So first we find out third term 30 by 5, that is 6. Now we want to find out 3 arithmetic sequences with third term 6. That is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc. 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, etc. Okay. In this case, common difference is 1. Here, common difference 2. In the third case, common difference is 3. Okay. Now we can make another sequences also using this given condition. The next one, second question. First term of an arithmetic sequence is 30 and the sum of the first 3 terms is 300. Write the first 3 terms. So first term first term 30. Sum of first three terms. Sum of first three terms. Sum of first three terms is 300. Therefore, we get second term. Second term is 300 by 3. That is 100. Okay. Sum of first three terms is 100. So, we get second term 300 by 3. That is 100. So, first term 30. Second term 100. Now, what is the common difference? Common difference is 100 minus 30. That is 70. Okay. So, first term 30, second term 100. What is the third term? First term 30, second term 100. Then that is the common difference 70. The next term is 170. So, what is the total sum? 30 plus 100 plus 170. What we get? 300. Okay. So, the three terms are, or first three terms are 30, then 100, next 170. Okay. So, what is question? The first term is 30. Sum of first three terms is 300. The next you have to find out first three terms. First term 30. Sum of first three terms 300. So, we get second term 300 by 3. That is 100. Then common difference is 100 minus 30. That is 70. So, the third term is 170. So, the first three terms are 30, 100, 170, etc. Okay. Today's class is over. Thank you. Have a nice day.